there we are.
There we are. Another day, another stream. And so it begins. The Dark Council meeting has begun.
Wherever you go, we're watching you with those little cameras that we put in your appliances. Yes, all of them.
Okay, so we've got 2 different builds of Esper for today. And to clarify the different ones...
Esper Coward?
Yeah. If you want to hit the one on the far right here, go to the news screen.
So just straight up
Damn it,
coward.
one on the far left. There we go. See, we finally got the graphics updated and they're where they need to be.
Like half of your head is over here.
Ah, damn it. You know what? I can correct that while we... I can do it, guys.
All right.
I can make the
Tell us
corrections.
about this decatude.
Okay, so this one took...
Decadence.
Right. This one took down the standard challenge over the weekend, and on MTGO, I should say. It looks pretty good. There are definitely different pieces that I don't agree with, but I understand that this is much more in the tempo vein of the build. We have, 3 Obscura Interceptors and an Urtai Resurrected, which...
I'm in favor of them on the basis of what they look like.
I mean, Smexy art, right? And actually, if we're going to do Smexy art, we should probably flip Wandering Emperor to the Ulu. Let's Ulu hard. There we are. Ulu Emperor.
I think I have a physical copy of that.
Of the Ulu Emperor?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah. One of the biggest pieces with Esper that I've been trying to figure out a way around with Jund and failing is Denic Pious Apprentice. This card is so much better than I thought it was going to be. It does this great job of shutting off your early game against them, providing excellent tempo, especially when you're running Kaido. And that's one of the first things I would add to this list is another Kaido or 2. Because Kaido, backed by Wedding Announcement, is really fucking hard to kill and just generates a ton of incidental value while completely fixing your draw steps. So
Are you ditching a Raffine for that slot?
honestly, I would probably just dump out the Spell Pierce because I don't love that in this deck. I don't know that it's necessary. I also don't think Friction Missionary is better than playing the 4th Make Disappear at this point. And I'm not in love with the fact that we're on Interceptors and Urtais and 0 Shieldred because Shieldred plus Raffine is fucking nuts.
I accept 0 Shieldred in this, I suppose, because we're going instant speed. But if we're going instant speed with our 4 drops, the Phyrexian Missionary makes no sense.
That's kind of where I'm at. So let's flip this out. Let's dump that in, and let's take out, I think, the Spell Pierce here. And the question is, do we just want another Bankbuster, or do we push into Kaido? I think it's the Kaido here. It's just such a house when you can protect it with Derples and, big
I actually
asses.
like the Pierce.
You like the Pierce it's on?
I do. Sometimes it's incredibly powerful, and we have a lot of ways to get rid of it when it's become obsolete. Although, in many games, it'll never become obsolete. With a tempo-based deck like this?
Okay. So if we go that route, are we willing to cut back down on the Kaidos and flip this down to 1? And push it like that, and have the only shift be the Friction Missionary comes out, and the 4th Make Disappear comes in for a little bit more tempo?
That makes sense.
I can see giving it a whirl.
Do we love the Meat Hook Massacres?
I don't know about them, but maybe they're there for a reason. I usually like 1 somewhere when we have access to them, just because the card can do so many different things in so many different game states, and it's kind of like, it looks like it's a card that does one thing, but it's really a split card that's like 4 or 5 or 10 different cards or something. There's so many fucking things you can do with Meat Hook Massacre.
I wouldn't get rid of both. I could see moving 1 out, but I'd have to have a good reason for what we're doing there.
I like having at least a Miser's copy.
Let me see if I can just move this slightly. Working on the tech side of this a little bit while we do this, because there really is no way to get rid of it. All right, well, it's going to be what it's going to be. Oh god, and that makes this other one even worse.
Right, yeah.
Why?
Right.
It's all your fault.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure it out. Anyway.
Why'd you break it? Why do you break everything? You ruined everything!
That's why we can't have nice things.
Alright, we're sitting... I think I grinded into Plat 2 on the whim, so let's keep it rocking, and we'll stay away from Jund for a moment, because that got ranched by these Esper decks yesterday in the Streamer Showdown with max damage. That was...
Esper Coward Go.
Yeah, the deck just operates on so many advantage engines. I think I would really big difference
I'm already almost positive, though, that despite any advantages of being on the stack, Shieldred is just so good with Connive.
Yeah.
Incidental.
And Tenacious Underdog.
Also, it's hitting the mirror more and more people turn under this, and then conniving, Shield just exponentially goes up, because then you're like, who has Shieldred? The other person's screwed. Yeah, attack with your 3 Raffine creature. Oh, man.
Let's pay attention during this match to
I have a feeling that love.
Block the lifelinker, and then we'll play another one. Oh, it's just gonna feel bad for that graveyard Bankbuster sitting in your hand. There we are.
Maybe they play it and don't know.
Oh, play it and don't know. Yes!
Oh, and they're looking at it right now. They just keep looking at it like, wait, what? I mean, we're missing the land drops left and right, which isn't great, but that was so worth it just for that exact moment. And we're up against Grixis, it looks like. Okay. So your Corpse Appraisers are also turned off right now. And there's some like pretty
Now we're going to be up nice on the crackback. Yeah, don't let him do it.
We're just a little too far behind on land drops right now. And then we get to this wedding announcement before we lose.
Oh, cast a 5-drop, please.
What you got?
Yeah, I'll do it.
And turn wasting your cards this far behind on mana.
Time to draw a land.
Or is it just the blood? Man, this deck is not 25 and just not
That's. I'd love to call this statistics, but I believe at this point it's beautiful.
Is that what it is?
Well, I mean,
I said to curve out at 4. And,
I do see this occur quite a bit.
I think we can pack it up here.
Let's.
If this next draw is not untapped.
Hey. Is it the wedding announcement or the title here?
It's probably the title of the place for sure.
We have to hit one land drops.
Okay, then it's probably Kaido minus in case they invoke, so we can dump out the creature and keep rolling. Yeah, this is gonna get the trick.
We gotta get out.
I could sneak right by, but bet you can't catch us.
That is just so good.
Yeah. Oh, I like that Planeswalker quite a bit.
I think the idea of having planeswalkers that leave for quite a bit is a very neat protection.
It opens up a lot of design space.
Yeah.
Because for a long time, a Planeswalker, we just knew it wasn't good if it couldn't immediately protect itself. Because otherwise, they're only good when you're ahead. So we'd be looking for them to like make a fucking token or kill something. And we pretty much didn't play it for a long time unless they did one of those things.
One of the top
And the minus was a whack.
Yeah. Like, that card.
Enough with the mysteries. One of your friends has to leave.
Just fine as a from there.
I'm good with where we're at right now. Oh, you want to I don't care about that. No, this is about getting the advantage engine rolling. I'm really tempted to main phase wondering if burning things out and then just keep rolling with this.
Do it.
I like it actually.
You stood this far, but I'm going to. My judgment is fine.
Now they...
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Everything else is gas still. So. Yeah?
I don't know. We're gonna need to play as land drops to win this game, is my opinion, because our cards are so expensive. And
What's the one on the far left?
Seer Interceptor.
I think we ditched that.
Yeah, it's reactive, and we need to go active.
My biggest reason for wanting this is because it's a white source that doesn't deal pain. And these games may go a little bit longer.
That seems very relevant. Since all we're casting is white stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, look at all those 4 mana things. We want to get to a place where we can double spell.
I'm killing the kite or the longboard. That's the real question.
Ah, the fun just started.
What do we got now?
We're gonna kill these wanderers.
I guess that's it then.
Okay.
They gonna get some graveyard trespassing on.
You really want to post that, Lily?
We all have things we'd rather.
That's a good card we can discard later.
So, are we...
The Dominic or whatever he is from the graveyard doesn't have lifelink, correct? The 3/2.
No, he just says flying.
I think we T-Dog, kill the Liliana, and hopefully draw land, or just draw more action.
Bearing in mind that T-Dogs cost us 3 life.
Why is it 3?
You need that.
No.
They're gonna push something our way. Do we just push the Wandering Emperor on their end step, or if they blitz a T-Dog, we put Wandering Emperor there and then minus? That would probably be good if they take that line of play, but they're kind of in a place where they can just sit back and make us make a move and keep ticking up Liliana. So if they see that line of play, they might, we might just have to flash it down and make a guy, which I guess would be interesting.
I mean, they're just gonna, if they're right here, the first thing they're doing is play Graveyard Trespasser Exile too. Save the day and resolve. They don't care. They're T-dogging it up.
You either take 2 T-Dogs or 2 Denics. You definitely don't do 1.
Come on, drive back.
$9.99.
Do one of each and then just play another one.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming. I am almost sad to see you go.
Come down if we want it to.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Unfortunately, Liliana can make us sacrifice a creature.
Yep. Wedding announcement.
Yeah, make it do.
Our swords will cross again. May your blade strike true.
Here we have it. It's just like T-Dog again.
Minus snack,
That's still the same place we were, but 5 turns ago.
These mid-range battles can get interesting. I don't move quickly on these anymore because I've had too many of them where I've gotten pushed down to this life total and I've been able to just push back.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I get that they do. There's a lot of them though. You look at the board state, the cards you have with the numbers don't really pan out. I can see planned out.
You picked a fight with the wrong necromancer.
That Obscura Interceptor would be pretty good if it was a shielded.
Yeah, it would.
Well, it's more of a question. I think I just have to flash it down and try to get a 4/2 life linkers.
Wait.
Otherwise, that.
Oh.
Yep. Pingling. show us that they absolutely have the game won without possibility of anything, we can screw them unless they attack. They might not have attacked. You didn't even give that option. You were so, you know.
Let's see. Grixis sideboard. Where do we want to go?
The Make Disappears did not feel as effective against them. Maybe it was better with us on the play.
This isn't really the match they're for.
Yeah.
They're playing at about the same clip that we are. I don't really love trying to play counters against lilies. It's not a great strategy.
Extra Kaido seems fine for grindy games. Alright. Does Knockout Boy or Destroy Evil, does that pop Lily or something? Or it was just...
No, it misses with stacking and blocking.
What does Destroy Evil get?
What does what?
Destroy Evil.
Enchantment or toughness 4 or greater.
Oh, enchantment or shield rip. Gotcha.
Yeah, you can get Trespassers if they flip, but that's not tough in that scenario.
That's a poor rate. We should probably bring in a Lily, though, because to kill Trespasser.
Meat Hook seems good against them.
You want a third copy?
Yep.
Cut down then.
I don't know if Cut Down kills their stuff.
It does. It gets the Fables, it gets the Blood Tides.
Yeah, I like it all right
Okay,
here.
Fables
I like it all right
okay,
here.
cool.
Especially if it's getting like a T-Dog.
And we're still one card out. I kind of like... Maybe it's just one Duress.
Or one Farewell. The Miser's...
Miser's Farewell.
Yep. It's not like we might not have a situation. Fine. We no longer have artifacts and creatures.
Well, look at the game we just played. We got Farewell. We put like 2 enchantments and an artifact. Yeah.
We love it. We love this hand. Are you sure there's 25 lands?
How many of them are in the sideboard?
22. Alright, Farewell or Wedding. Where do you want to go?
Well, if they choose Farewell, it tells me that they brought in like 2 dresses, and that's their discard.
Okay, I need a land. Doing it again.
Demand you produce a land deck.
There's see this deck just needs to get no Oh, that's beautiful.
Well, 2 for 2 on these.
You just feel better about making the changes after this add Shielder now because it didn't win. Otherwise, you might have been more willing.
I've noticed that when I play Shieldred, the deck wants me to make my 4th land drop because it knows how good Shieldred is.
Untap land source. Give me that smack.
Wheel of Morality. Turn.
Then we swing.
I was going to say swing at your guys, see if they block and pop their other one.
How do we want to trade our 2/3 life?
Because then they don't have any creatures and any aggression against you, but you're missing the drops, so you can slow down their ability to kill you.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's a worthy trade here.
So they let our guy live, and we kill their thing, and they're just down to a plan of dealing 1 to us while we deal 2 to them and adding it back to the situation.
To try to do a little bit more efficient.
I do support the other deck because this cuts off the regular Trespasser.
That's the idea. And also, then we need to double spell it. I don't love it, but it doesn't cut it out.
Maybe they're not. That's what I do here. I snap that blood tithe.
You can't use unlicensed cards.
Right.
That's why I like
They're
deck.
clicking on their card again. What?
It doesn't work like that. He's like, alright, now I have to blood tithe. Yes, you do.
I wish there was a cooler alternate card for it, though. The black and white is so lackluster compared to some of these other ones.
Yeah.
They're
Some of
really
these are
deep.
real spicy.
Right.
Deep in the tank. Sky Cold's
Right, that's
struggling here.
boring, and then all the other ones are fucking like exciting and ooh-woo and.
I think it should be a
Black and
stick
white.
figure eating a banana. But
A stick figure eating a banana.
How do we not draw lands?
because everything hates you.
Alright, well, we're doing this so that they can't do this. You know.
Should have done it.
You didn't do it.
They are giving us
a lot of time to waste letting this get, well,
we'll kill it now. I've done this way long ago.
I think next one goes to the empty shuffle. But we'll see. Still my guess is they get to go invoke here.
I don't know if they've been cycling all their cards. Oh, no, they've
Yeah, they've got
they need the
multiples.
land.
They need the land.
They're just trying to find the 5th land.
They've got like 2 other invokes, but they're tossing that.
I don't know. I think you just had 2 invokes straight up. Yeah, I can still see tossing it. You don't have your 5th land.
And I toss almost anything else in my hand to keep the invokes.
Well, it says they have no answer to that Raffine. If the Raffine...
How did they have the play set of invokes in their hand?
Oh, they missed the land drop again. That's awkward.
With the dog.
Oh, now you can put down the drop and plus it.
That's the one.
I mean, I know we're not going to get it the first, but I think that's how to stay.
It's the least useful card in the hand.
Alright, no opponent.
Is it wedding?
I think wedding's fun, but I could see holding for the Emperor if you think that their engine is just T-Dog unless they're playing.
Well, their engine here is hit the 5th land drop invoke, which wedding and emperor equally cancel.
Well, yeah,
then
you
let's
still lose the wedding and it's I think, though, so...
Yeah, that's true. Let's just pass.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if they invoke, I can flicker down a Wandering Emperor minus lose the Emperor and the creature, keep the thing.
If you really do.
Depends on how big we want the thing to be, but I know this is not easy for them to deal with.
We'll see. We'll know very quickly what they end up on here. Well, they haven't thrown the land down immediately, so that tells me they did not draw it.
Yeah,
Let's
otherwise
see.
you go land invoke right
No,
here.
no, they're gonna pass through combat and like slow roll it.
See that? There it is. Yeah, we're not entering there.
No. They saw me things before.
Counterspell.
I'm home. Let your blade do the talking.
Yeah.
That's really bad counterspell. I'm totally on the way. I can push.
I'm more thinking of pitching farewell here, because I do want to keep bumping
If you
it
think
up.
our blocks get them,
Yeah, this is more about if they go into like Fable Land, I want to be able to exo their board real fast. We can see it, and we're going to lose other things we want, whereas this is a little bit more.
Alright, so if they had invoke number 3, prep for it, I'm guessing maybe.
I'm not really worried about invoking this one, which is lovely.
Oh, Danny boy.
The crack pipe is calling.
Oh man.
Also, just kind of highlighting that unlicensed turfs, not super relevant in this matchup from what I'm able to see.
They saw you had stuff. They thought you might have more.
Well, I mean, Denix also, but I wouldn't board in person against the Denix. That was...
They may not have boarded it in, it might just be a one of. And if there's a Miser's copy built to the list, it'll pick up some incidental value off of grabbing, the graveyard stuff, the Denix and the underdogs, but it'll also just get big.
Big. Well, our entire discussion there is out. That's the second.
It'd be pretty cool if we had a farewell.
Don't need it.
Raffine Smash.
Yep. case.
They're at a low enough life total that I like playing Mythic for 0 and deploying the announcement and just making life really soft for them. I'd say toss the intercept.
Yeah, that sounds better.
This, I mean, if they put anything at over 3 CC, this is just a time lock that allows us to get tempo going. Whereas this doesn't do much against the investments of the mother. You know,
It creates inevitability, though.
You don't want to double spell, is what you're saying.
I don't think it's worthwhile in this context. No.
If you suspect they have another meat hook in hand, I would, barring that.
We'll find out.
There's every possibility here that they're just like, yeah, dump my fat thing, and then, alright, I'm screwed.
Actually, don't really care. Not all of those are excellent options. You can take the Emperor, but Obscura still just sits there and says you don't need to do anything. If all you're swinging with is a 5/5 first, we let it go and we want to.
Yeah, but now they know that. So unless they, well, they could miss it. We have seen how the rest of the game is going.
I don't think they have outs. It takes 3 mana to current rest this.
Don't understand that, but hey. Just really wanted to telegraph, so I'm not playing.
They're just swinging in the air, right?
Or yeah,
We
sure.
win on our turn.
Yeah, we just.
We tapped out.
Just with the guy, hit him with 4 and then we hook to clear.
Multiple connive triggers.
Sure, but you also have just auto dead. He hasn't dead that.
By meat hooking? Sure. But, here, style points. And we move to
We get the board and shoot.
wish. Okay. I still don't think make disappears, especially with the duresses that we're seeing. I don't like playing counters into duresses and lilies. That feels like a mistake.
It's the same plan.
Do we want a duress or two?
I don't think so.
I mean, let's see if there's anything
Well,
we
on
honestly
the
don't
on the
want.
draw,
Yeah.
actually, on the draw, we might
We
just
might.
to stop the. I'm not so
We
sure
almost
about
wanted
that.
that game even.
Yeah, I think we take out
Spirit.
meat hook, and go duress.
Like so?
Yeah.
I could see cutting actually the lily instead of the second meat hook, but that's
The Lily is also going to answer that graveyard trespasser sometimes, though.
True.
That's mostly why I wanted it in.
yeah. But that was kind of my meat hook thing. Is it's just late in the game.
Fair point.
It does.
6 of 1
I like.
half
The reason I like the duress over is because if they're on the play, like they get the momentum in the later game's favorite. Like
Guys,
we're the ones who have to get to it.
Yeah, I'm still double the rest.
We have 3 lands in our opener. It's a
Yeah,
miracle.
that's why we weren't commenting.
Mulligan it. Why didn't you mulligan it? God damn it! Oh shit, and now we're gonna lose.
There's the wedding announcement. On to T-Dog it is. Oh.
I can see. Well,
I think it's the silver Denning since they're holding up Infernal.
sure.
T-Dog. Well, if they don't, then Raffine makes that a 4-3 and we go to town.
What was that card that's like something satchel that it's an artifact and it makes it's like a marginal benefit generator.
I think I know what you're talking about. Like it costs 3.
You know what I'm talking about? So you play face of T-Dogs and then
Is it Raffine here or we can use Denning from cutting that down?
Then it cut.
yep.
It's not there. It's already.
Yeah, and both turn 4. Yeah, they also can't meet hook. It depends on the land. Okay. What you gonna do with that?
And amazingly, when they threw in the 2 lands, those were their only 2 lands. They just assumed they wanted it. That is what happened. Yeah.
I'm swinging all out and putting all the counters on. Yep.
Alternatively, we could toss the wedding announcement, and if we land drop, we can double spell for the rest of the thing.
As those, and one of those is double spell?
Yeah.
I'm already happy. We have a 4/5 life, and they're trading their blood type card. This Raffine.
Now, when they somehow invoke you,
I'd toss the Raffine in that situation.
Yeah, lifelink.
Nobody knows Dominaria shadows like me. Sacrifices must be made.
Oh, perfect. Now
wait, doesn't Chewy like bounce stupid Fable? Obscura? No.
It only bounces stuff.
We could just
on the
meet,
on the stack.
we could just meet Hook for 2 and then kill Liliana.
Yeah, I like that.
Or do we just swing it because they shouldn't be blocking like this?
I want to kill them.
And if they don't, we can just dump the duress and keep blocking. Like, I'm fine just holding such a big block. Because they shouldn't block it. I don't think they should block it. They're not too bad. They give us 2
Fine, I'll take my zombies and leave.
Absolute simple on what they're doing.
That's fair.
Yeah, we can get whatever.
They miss their land drops so many times. Yeah, anything. We just
okay.
Venture it back, and then we meet with the board out if we want to. Although probably I'm just the rest of it.
We're not conniving anything.
We're conniving.
We gotta see.
The only bad scenario here is if they Infernal Grasp the Dead. That's a rough one.
I'm voting yes.
But anything short of that, I feel pretty good about what we're doing. Guess I know. Guess we can duress that and play Kaido next turn.
Yeah,
And smack for 8. All good with the swing here?
Let's start with the duress. We know we're going to be able to see the rest of the cards.
I don't think I've cut downs.
really funny. Soul transfer and Lily.
I think it's the soul transfer.
Yeah, we actually get both sides.
Let's not let them get tricked.
I'll just one first.
Does Kaito do like a draw card for Storm's turn?
Wow. Now they have to trade. Or based on the hand.
Hope you're ready for some moves.
Should be actually blood
I've got all kinds of connections.
I mean, it's not easy to kill a ninja. I would feel proud. Especially dressed like that.
Elegant murder.
Okay.
So let's take the deck up and get a shield removal.
Let's change the deck.
In there.
Let's change the deck.
Yeah,
Let's start
that's-
there.
We got our first feel for things and we didn't like it.
Let's peel 2 Obscure Interceptors for 2 Shieldreds for sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a great start. There was not any point in any of those games where I felt like Obscure Interceptor felt really good. That very last use of it was nice, but
I like the idea of having 1 because sometimes it's just going to be a blowout. But almost all the time, Shieldred's a blowout.
Okay, so 2 Shieldreds over 2 of these.
Yep, and then I'm in favor of cutting a Wandering Emperor for a 3rd Shieldred.
Okay.
And I like this deck so much more now.
Anything else that we want to shift around in this?
I like the idea of putting 1 Obscure Interceptor on the sideboard.
Okay.
Because in some matches on the play, that will always be amazing.
what's the knockout blow for the second knockout blow?
Mono Red has weird lists now that are...
So Mono Red's back.
Oh, yeah.
Do we really need access to 4 Meat Hook Massacres?
Yeah, I'd say drop the 4th Meat Hook then.
Yeah, let's try that.
If Red's back, fine, the knockout wins out. Otherwise, I'd keep it.
Red's back, and we're playing Esper Coward, I see.
Do we want the second Kaito?
Over what?
So we have 1 Urtai, 1 Obscura. Are we good with these 2 being what they are?
I am super good with those as 1-ofs.
Okay.
The only slots I can see that make disappear is a slot I can see. Turning that into the second Kaito.
I like
legit.
I like having exactly 10 3-drops too. That feels good.
That's the best number of 3-drops in the fucking world.
Now let's look at the lands here real quick.
Unless you're playing Land of Worlds, and then 12.
I think the lands were not too far off what they need to be. Let's double check.
We did change a few things around.
Kind of, but the mana base was already built to accommodate T-Dog and Meat Hook, so Shieldred shouldn't change anything.
Okay.
Actually, my biggest question is why run the 1 basic Plains over Naganjo right now? Nobody's running Field of Ruins.
Yeah, I'm in for that.
I'd rather just have the option, you know?
Yeah.
Because we have all the others. We have Otawara, we have
I
Takamura.
think that's great. It comes into play untapped. Let's take another look at that mana base. So that's 17 black sources?
4, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17. Yep.
That's enough.
I think
with the connives, I mean, we want 18, but
I just want
that's
to count up the rest to make sure we don't need any flips. So blue, we've got 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 16, and white.
Okay, we do not need 16 blue.
We also have more on
I think 18 white. So yeah.
So how about we
can flip a blue slot to gain a black one.
Yeah, -1 beach, +1 sanctum.
Yeah.
That flips a blue for a black, right?
I think also dump an island at a swamp.
I'm good with that. Yeah, 20 black sources.
Because we are, even the sideboard, we got more black.
Yeah.
And we like the untapped black on turn 2 more than a lot of the other options.
Any part of the sideboard you guys are wanting to mess with right now, or is this good for the moment?
I think I like that sideboard for now.
Yeah.
I don't like the knockout blows, but if you say red exists, then, well, fine.
I haven't seen it in a minute, but I know it exists technically, we'll put it that way.
How much white do we have? We have 18?
4, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. I like it.
I just want an excuse to have a, what's the 5-drop Planeswalker for white?
Elspeth. Yeah. Elspeth's so good. So
I just
before we get into it, just so you know, this is the other Esper list that beat down against Jund yesterday. It's very different.
Notably.
There are pieces that I don't think are correct, but some things that I found were insane in this like domain Esper build. Leyline's almost always coming down at 3 is not bad. And Sphinx was nuts against me. And this card, it's kind of like if you put Shieldreds at 4 and you put Sphinxes at 5, that's such a wombo combo to fucking have to handle. You have to kill both. This one has to be killed quickly or you just start foffing with Domain. So this is an interesting list that needs more tuning, but I do want to get to this at some point. The one thing I don't agree with is the Invokes in a 5-color deck. I don't think this has the sources to pull it off. And I think you need to put a little bit more on the low end of the curve because this is just a little too high on the curve for me. But of note, this grinded out Jund value 3 out of 4 matches.
Maybe that's the point of why it's set up there. It's when you skew things enough that you just want to take out the majority of the rest of the grinding field.
Yeah, and that might be. It's a place to look at. That said, I'm very curious to see what this looks like. So. Grinding so we can hit diamonds, what we're aiming for right now, because I have not played a lot of Magic.
Well, it's the start of a month.
There's a lot of people in Magic.
Oh yeah, of course there are. But I mean, overall, there's always going to be the day 1, day 2. You know that I'm not going to bed until I'm Mythic.
Right.
I get it. I did a day 1 run in Mythic before.
Here's the thing. Sometimes I just want to see this.
Yeah.
Day 1.
That was still the good time. Top 1200, not top 250. I mean, did I have to say that for today? Compared to the things in the past of what Magic has been, it's still terrible, but you know.
Now that's how, like, the future works.
Like this feels
They've
like
got
we're
to
playing in a
have
cut
pass.
down. I understand.
Well, we know it's a cut down now. We could have checked that beforehand.
Yeah.
Just full stop on our pause. Target means that's what it is.
That's why I actually wanted.
Joyous news!
Land, Lily, cut down the creature, the next turn land, invoke, and next turn invoke again. Do the mono black. That's how that dance goes. You
Do
need
the
to click
mono
no
black.
Jam, pump the jam, pump it up. So they definitely got Infernal Grasp or cut down, so just bear in mind that they have those cards.
In mono black, no way.
Also, the pauses so base has changed.
Honestly, I'm either on play 2 T-Dog or play nothing and leave an interceptor for their turn in case they have invoked or something.
The play nothing, leave up interceptor plan. What happens if they sleeper agent? We just interceptor anyway?
You mean if they just keep going?
Yeah.
Because
do we feel good about that?
They can only do it once on their turn, and I don't love it, I don't hate it. We still have our own engine that's got to keep going.
But isn't Obscura 8 likely?
It is.
Yeah, so...
Okay, that's not bad. Alright, yeah. So we can crack back for, like, some amount.
You get around that silly...
Okay.
More importantly, if they go invoking, it's going to go good.
Yeah, that's a good case scenario. I just wanted to think through, like, what do we do if they do nothing?
We're going to obscure
for
pretty
profit.
much whatever. But if they tap down entirely, yes, that's amazing. Great. But I don't think they will. I think it's going to be, they're going to play a 3 or 4 drop, we're going to Obscura, they're going to play the cut down, kill the Obscura.
With kind of on the stack, yeah.
I mean, maybe they won't, maybe they'll miss it, but...
I've seen it a few times. Okay, so they're playing it.
Good choice. I'm chumping with the 1-1.
Why?
Save yourself 4 lines or 13.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you really worried about it?
Totally don't. But
In that scenario, why don't we just dump the Obscura and see if we can trade it?
that definitely wouldn't do that. We know that they're having to cut down
Could make them use it.
Means Raffine goes through.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's play it with 3 blocks. See what we do.
Okay. You're like, wait, I didn't mean to let that go that far. Right.
Deal.
Yeah, that move makes no sense. Yeah, I don't.
And they lost all their momentum.
So in the end, it's like that creature kind of didn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't understand anything that just happened. Alright. Okay. I guess they really want to pull back the
Combat!
I mean, they have to kill the Raffine.
Not terribly, right?
Wait, we didn't even play it yet. We can hook her back.
Well, we already have another in the team.
That's my point.
I'm okay playing it. Also, because we're going to
Meat Hook might be the best play they can make right now.
Meat Hook is, yeah.
I don't agree with it. I'm not happy about it, but I accept it.
Cut down and make. Just in case. Slash, we may get to a point where we're double T-dogging.
Double dog.
The double.
So I think we sacrifice our creature to make that 9. Shieldred is worth more.
Now, if we'd had a nifty answer. 70 Right.
I think we're on that one.
With a meat hook there.
I know, but we do get the punch skills for and we need to go. We're just behind on that.
Quickly, they don't have removals. Is that what your philosophy there is?
Typically, yeah.
Yeah, if you were playing lands because you wanted a double T-Dog, there's your land to play.
Yeah. What's it gonna be?
Acceptable.
We do win this race, so that's a positive so far.
Vengeance, bloody and righteous. My ways are
Draw
not
swamp
for
like a boss.
Right. Angriest T-Dog. State-based, too big.
Yeah.
Use your final. Opa!
Joyous news.
It's the most grindiest thing.
Wedding announcements just stacking up in a long game becomes ridiculous quickly.
I need the invokes to
dire times
Put your
call
stop
for
on
Damn,
dire
yeah.
tactics.
You got it. You got it.
moment of I was like, nope, we're not playing this game.
Fuck you!
Now you put up that.
So when you internal draft the Shieldred before you draw, it's almost like it was just a terror.
Yep.
Hey, that is our land. I'm afraid so.
Thorn goes down.
Know that I will not abandon my quest.
They got the next person.
You get to draw 2 cards. This is why you have to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put a stop on the
Get ready to put another
upgrade.
stop.
Just do it
Yeah,
right now.
Just in case.
Shieldred number 3.
You never know. You know we've done it.
He hooks on you, hooks.
There be with the prostitutes.
That's pretty good to be the last card in your hand.
Oh, we're playing this one.
I think we better cut down that sleeper agent now.
They have the ability to double it right now. We have to wait for them to do the first iteration and then we can do it.
Once they activate the activation, we're good. It's possible.
We can be greedy and wait for them to use the treasure, but they might not, and then we're fucked, so we're just doing it like this.
Come on, opponent.
Also ridiculous in the long game.
Come on, opponent. Another meat hook. Another meat hook. Come on. There's the info.
Woof.
Finally.
+2 too.
It did feel rewarding for a bit. Now we're in.
I'm seeing part of why he hooks in his lists now, just to get sacrificed so that your wedding announcements can stick around.
Hey, what up, max damage? Triple underdog indeed.
Triple kill ourselves.
I don't think there's a
Do it. Do it. Do it.
The coward's dead.
My card's like 80% medalist right now.
Yeah, it is.
The other plus from multiple meat hooks is it protects your wedding announcements from invokes, which is kind of nice. No one considers it a top card.
Agrees.
I did.
Say that? Like, just, that was literally the thing said.
So what are we
This is what it feels like to be a woman in a meeting.
I think the Kaido's come.
On the play in a mid-range mirror, I like Obscura. I like Liliana against Graveyard Trespasser.
We did see Trespasser.
Do we like it more than the third meat hook?
I like both of those things.
We don't need the Spell Pierce against them. I mean, it is a great, if we draw it before turn 5, it's going to counter their invoke, but there's a fair chance that...
Do we really like cut down in this matchup?
It's not great.
I like to destroy you more, frankly.
Sure.
I think we can take out some underdogs. 4 just feels like too many for a deck to have.
Yeah. Going down to at least 2. What's the last cut here?
Urtai?
I haven't seen what... Like, we haven't gotten to use it yet.
Precisely. We haven't seen it, but then I need it.
Yeah, one of those.
I guess we're on the play. That makes sense. You're going to be too busy laying the clock down.
Laying clock?
Yeah.
Is that how we're called?
Nothing like laying clock.
I know, it's like, what?
Is that not accurate?
All about laying that clock, baby.
We're on the play where the aggression.
Laying
we're
that clock so
down.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like last game, they laid the clock on us.
Oh, they laid their clock hard.
They were tapping it hard and getting in there.
Lay that clock down. Absolutely max damage.
Is that why it's taken them so long to sideboard? Because they're just exhausted from laying all that clock?
I did not realize what I was causing there. I could have sworn that joke had been made before.
That's what I do every day. Lay that clock down.
Yeah, we can lay clock with that.
It's never going away.
I can't even tell. Was it at her waist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, my pretty lands are blinding.
Like, what did the card even do? It's a white lettering against a light background. It's not easy to read.
I do give big clock energy. Thank you. It's wonderful. It's actually the nicest compliment I've gotten this year.
It's probably right.
That big clock energy. Fuck that. Took the lily, so now we go this route.
Figure we win now.
We're on the play. We get to Shieldred and hold an Interceptor before they get to invoke.
Well, we might have no turn 3 play because we're probably playing the tower. But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll get it done. Done it. Okay.
Oh, we don't have to do that. We still are.
Yeah, we're still playing the second black source. Unless you don't want to keep it
Well, it was like,
up and blow it out. Like,
well, no, it was like a question of whether to keep the tower back to cycle or keep the Ganju. Or just keep the Ganju, have better mana, so...
I'd rather have this right now.
Let's play Shieldred as soon as possible.
Ha! Whiff. You fool!
Play Shieldred as soon as possible is always my answer.
Yeah. Just shields against the world, baby.
Duress us again! Duress us again! Alright, pay more mana for that fucking creature.
And you
I
probably
dare
could
you.
have had a better chance to catch them on that, and you attacked with T-Dog first. So then when you played the Shieldred, it automatically popped to the end, because by playing the Shieldred and then attacking with
You gotta start gaming them to like fuck them with the game.
You gotta use the things that are in place.
That's a new layer of sequencing.
But I want the Amazon stack back, and this is the closest I'm gonna get. Yeah, no, that sounds great.
Just destroy evil in instant?
Yeah.
Very nice.
There you go. Keep evolving.
Resolvo.
Resolve. Rowley.
Do it. Do it.
Alright. Whatever.
I'm gonna do it.
Fine, they're gonna evolve their dude and evolve their down. No, they have a cut down. Okay.
No, they haven't evolved so for that.
They're not gonna be that dumb to block.
Be that dumb,
There's
be that
no
dumb,
way.
be that dumb, be
There's
that dumb.
no way.
Oh my god, they're doing it.
Okay.
Wait.
Alright.
Yes! Yes!
Thank you.
Hooray. You never get to make this play.
Run away. You'll be
That is so
simply
satisfying.
on the edge in this fight.
Alright, if you invoke, you invoke. But if you don't invoke, you don't.
There's the land. Here's the dramatic pause.
Batter up, batter up.
Got it or don't got it?
Swing at us, swing at us,
Okay,
swing
if you
at
had
us.
it, you'd invoke right now. You'd already be doing it if you had it.
Another swing.
How many times do you say that and then
then
they
they just
do it like
boom.
1 second later? As though you're like seeking the card to their hand.
I will make this comment. Have you seen the nice background for Halloween? It's
I know,
pretty.
I know. Is that like a Halloween one or is that just Innistrad?
I think this is just a specialty one, as I've never seen it before, but maybe, you know.
Because there's an Abacus symbol on that.
Under my age,
Is
neither
it?
vampire nor human is distinct. Nothing on Innistrad is free.
You go.
I have got new moves to
What a
teach
team.
you.
Things have not gone my way.
Or in case there's hot lily action that you can do.
Hot Lily action and a single team.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, if they cast Lily here,
I think we're just doing this.
Yeah.
That's what everybody done with Lily too. That's how I call it hot Lily action.
Now let's see if we can. Back you go.
Into the sea you must be tossed.
Like a salad.
From Shakespeare to tossed salad in one word.
If they're playing the Graveyard Trespasser here, it's like almost pointless though, because we just plus the one. That's like other ones plus the first strike. Just like that.
Don't you bring up logic.
I didn't make a soldier this time.
Let me see. We're not killing him this turn. So 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we make the soldier.
Yeah.
But if we put them to one, are we walking into meat with the
No, because if they play another land, all we gotta do is give one thing 5 times.
Keep watch for
Maybe.
intruders.
Also, if we...
It will not.
Okay. Whatever. Sometimes that happens.
Of course, if they...
I know, I am considering playing the Uganju to be able to cycle the tower.
Yeah.
Hold! Hold!
Yeah, that meme was flying across Twitter as well, with everybody saying we're not going to buy these proxies, followed by the very like, hold the line.
Yeah. Dude, like, I have not seen a whole lot of Magic the Gathering content on TikTok, and like, TikTok knows I like Magic.
Right.
Today was just exploding with people talking shit on that product.
It was great.
I truly think it's going to be based on consciousness.
We'll see what the whales do, right?
It's about time. It's about time. I think even the whales need to hold their own on this one.
So is it... oh, we put on
Plus
Retire.
a T-Dog.
Oh.
With Raffine, a T-Dog, putting the pumps on to Raffine.
If we put it here, we can swing them out though and put the pumps over here, and then they have no.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Yeah, if we put it on the T-Dog, we make it as good as possible.
Yeah.
We might win right here. So we dump 1, 2, 3. Keep these two, grasp that one, discarding the massacre. And they have to chump the T-Dog. Yeah.
So I don't think you're doing that.
You don't want to just put them at 1?
No. I'd rather, the T-Dog's already going to kill them. If they double block there.
If we do these two, then keep up the Bankbuster next turn.
That's legit.
That's good. So I'll trade the T-Dog for the 2 Trespassers.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
Max.
It's a really good deal.
Y'all feel like this was your finance type, not for the player? It's definitely not for the player. It's not even tournament legal.
I mean, it's like, people who play.
I really.
$1,000 for class.
I think this is a really good time just to mention that you can just buy proxies online. Really, really good looking proxies. They can be like proxies with alternate art and shit, but if you were to say get on Reddit and look for the subreddit bootleg MTG, I'm just guessing.
Don't look for anything.
Don't look for that. But if you were, there's a thread where you can just get really, really good looking fakes of any card for approximately $2.50 a piece.
Now, we would never suggest that that's something to do.
It's not. This is just something people talk about on there. And an interesting thing about proxy art is
we definitely wouldn't have done it ourselves and have positive experiences with it.
We definitely don't base anything we do on that.
No.
Way back in the 90s, I had a Power 9 set that was all reanimated with Disney, and I want to find that again.
Nice.
Yeah. It was like Mickey holding, Mickey was doing the Time Twister thing, and then you had Mickey holding Moxes and Minnie holding a Mox. I think Donald Duck had the Sapphire.
Nice.
Like, it was just like that. Someone was doing a really cool one. I dug that. The card stock was not great then, but that was the same days of the Yoda counter spells.
It's like the OG Power 9 stuff looks so good. There was a year that
True, it does.
For Christmas I gave a handful of people like a fake Power 9.
Really?
Yeah. Some people I knew that were like super casual players.
That does sound like a nice way to do Christmas. Alright, Giofightclub. We're in game 3. Mono Black continues.
No, it's not. Giofightclub. L silent.
Glip.
You just like
Got it.
Giofightclub?
We,
No.
we can keep
That is so insensitive.
Well, my Glip Lore.
Let's wobble up and jump to me again. I'm extremely depressed.
It's like I'm in pain, please help, something like that.
I think we're on Bankbuster here, so if they're Lily, we can kill it.
I agree.
Yeah.
So I think we can
Yeah. We need to
massacre going on here.
There's a small chance, to play the Lily and don't attack the Tito. Like, properly. Let's see. Waiting for it?
I think we want land number 26.
Saying...
I might not. Yeah, I think I'm just Reckoner Bankbuster.
If we did that one, we'd just play the land. At this point, I'm more into to the wedding announcement just to make our best mana use. Because next turn we can Bankbuster to get a land with a natural draw land, and then play a spell or a natural draw land and double spell.
A reference, if you Bankbuster before playing that land, we probably still would.
Yeah, but like, what if it was Ender's Tapped land?
Yeah, that's
We
my
missed
point.
our
Then we
chance to get all the value.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Is we need to Bankbust first, because then if we get tap land on the next turn, we can meat hook and clear board up.
Hey, what up, Irrational Virgo? I'll see ya.
Chump that into... Yeah, that's it. Chump it into T-Dog. Let them pump their Evolved Sleeper if they want. And hope our next draw is a land so we can meat hook.
Yeah. I'm forcing. I want to force an investment.
But now they're out.
They would have been anyway.
But they might have used their mana to play a spell against you.
And it's
They would.
A 2-for-1 is still acceptable.
Oh, 2-for-1 is still solid.
And now it's protected from whatever. What do you call it?
We still have that on.
Whoops.
Were we rocking the Uber?
Is it better now? Did we get it sorted, so to speak?
Did you hear everything that we were saying about clocks earlier, or was that drowned out? Because there was a lot of clock talk.
Clock talk at 5. All about that life.
Well, the opponent here was just trying to lay the clock down, but you were.
But we severed their clock with our meat hook massacre.
You're hooking put their
big clock
their
energy.
hard clock way back.
Big clock energy right here. All right, Giofightclub, what you gonna do?
With all
Animate
that
T-Dog and swing with the two of them is the right move, unless they've got Invoke. That's the only other way.
I don't really mind Invoke because I'm totally fine dumping those two out and then just
Irrationally, Virgo missed the clock talk.
No.
They should have told you
There's
about
the-
that when you were a lot younger. Irrationally, Virgo. I really don't know how to explain it all now.
Okay, give me another land off the top so I can do this again.
Woot, woot, woot.
Yes. Never punished.
Not only are you happy to get it, then you have to brag. I gloat over you.
Such value.
I mean, they may have another meat hook, or not meat hook, Invoke,
But then we'll meat hook again.
Yeah, like we can just do this forever. I don't know.
Ah! Got there. Got there. I think that's why Shieldred has to have an animation. So you just have like, oh, click it, oh God.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Bye-bye.
Aw.
You did not magically draw 2 cards.
Are we? I think we're just holding up Bankbuster. We probably need to play our T-Dog so that we can at least animate that if they start swinging in.
Sure, yeah. T-Dog down. Seems fine. No attacks.
No, I'm not swinging. We're low on life.
That's why we played the T-Dog. We're not attacking.
Yeah.
That dude
Conservative.
does not have vigilance. Yep.
The Catholics always do prioritize guilt complexes. It's very Catholic.
Aren't you Catholic?
Me? God, no.
You're so Catholic, aren't you?
You go there, you go there.
Yeah.
Now, give me life. Oh wow, it's a 5/5. That's spicy.
Yeah.
I totally forgot that was going to be that big. Damn, alright.
You gotta be careful.
You animated it. Did you not?
Sometimes
look
the
at
clock is bigger than you think it is.
I really just want them to like soul transfer the Bankbuster so Shieldred goes unchecked.
This is an enhanced clock, though.
Ah, the most enhanced.
See, Catholic is like blood in, blood out because they baptize and shit. So you have to unbaptize yourself.
Do they even let you? Can they even count that?
Yes, there's the soul transfer. You fool! You fell for it. Yep. Alright. Unless you have something great for that.
They do. They got the removal right here. They just missed their stuff.
No.
They got another soul transfer.
What would be the best fluid for unbaptizing?
You know what's really funny? They can't even meat hook to kill it right now.
Damn. That. Real talk. Real talk. No, yeah, draw more cards, please. Can't really do that either. Also draws too many cards. Yeah, this kind of locks out T-Dog, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really good against T-Dog.
Oh yeah, draw those cards.
Fuck yeah.
You are now on a 1-turn clock. No turn clock. That is no turn now. Hulk smash. Boop, boop.
Snoop the Boop 2-0, baby!
Boop the snoot.
Alright, Shieldred still good. Meat Hook still gross.
Hey, what have we discovered after every time we play this? You know that this deck needs Shieldred.
Yeah,
Hey, this deck's got Shieldred. It
this-
could probably do with more.
the deck needed a big black clock,
It got all the big black clocks.
and Shieldred is that.
Let's see how many big black clocks are in this.
3.
We've got
1, 2.
We've got the Meat clock. We've got the Apocalypse clock. What else is a big black clock? Is Raffine technically?
No, it's just Shieldred.
They're also inevitabilities.
So dogs, meat, and Apocalypse. Big black clocks. All right.
Dog's not that big.
No.
No.
It gets bigger. It gets bigger. It gets bigger.
Oh yeah, that's what they
It's a grower. It's a growing
You're
clock,
right.
not
You're
a
right.
showing
These
clock.
clocks do get bigger as the game goes on.
If there's a wedding announcement, then it's on.
Yeah, that gets all the clocks out.
The wedding festivity, the clocks are all up.
Yeah.
Clocks out for the wedding, yo.
The wedding announcement, they're like, clocks are going, but I mean, no holds barred from the festival.
Do we want 4 tenacious?
No.
No, Jesus, no.
I like 2 for sure.
2's a good number.
I kind of want the 3rd Denic, honestly.
Concur.
Like, it's...
Our opponents are killing those, and we don't mind.
Yeah, we just want to keep playing them. It's like Shieldred.
What if we... 3's probably pushing it, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe another Buster?
We're limited on ways to get it rolling. Everything... This is way better than the Jund builds where you have Blood Tithe Harvesters to get it rolling. It's a lot harder in this where T-Dog's really the only way to get it out because everything else needs a bit. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. That's a good
I'm
point.
also still not a fan of Obscura.
Still not a fan of Obscura. Okay.
It just feels like we're asking ourselves to get caught in bad
What about a
ways.
big blue clock?
If we go bigger with Obscura, then that Urtai has to get dropped, and we need another early drop.
Or do we look
Or do we
at...
just put in the 26 land?
Do we look at Elspeth?
I would go 26 land Elspeth pretty easily, but...
We are at 26 land.
Oh, we've already got 26?
Yeah, we've got 26 and we still don't hit 3.
Wow! I thought this was on 25.
I did too.
Okay, that's just...
So there is like the Elspeth, there's ley lines we could go towards.
I think
there's
Elspeth sounds
Sphinxes.
better than Obscura and is better than getting the blue Sphinx.
We could also rework the mana base for invokes of our own if we wanted.
I don't think that's worth doing.
Okay. So where do you want to go on the Elspeth? You want to go on Elspeth, Trey? Is that correct?
What does Elspeth do?
All sorts
So
of shit.
+1/+1 counter, and then it has a permanent flying, first strike, lifelink, or vigilance. You can just keep doing that.
Okay, interesting.
-3, look at 7. You put a permanent card of value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield.
Oh, I'm into
Shield
that.
counter.
I'm into that big time.
Yeah.
In this deck, big time.
Like, there's so many things it grabs.
The Kilt Enthusiasm is correct for big black clocks, yes. Okay, so that over Obscura makes a lot of sense to me as a one-off. Urtai, I don't love Urtai. It's not terrible, it's not great. It's best in the Solkanar decks, where you can blow up your Solkanars for value.
The deck that's playing a card that's bad, when it should just be Shieldred.
What does Urtai do? Counter what?
Sorry. It counters any spell, activated ability, or triggered ability, but the controller then draws, or it blows up any creature or planeswalker, but then the controller
So
draws.
I like having at least one thing other than the Wandering Emperor to do with that mana, so that we can deceive people sometimes.
Okay. It is hard removal for anything.
We have yet to even draw this either, and I'm really reluctant to cut a card that looks powerful on its face, serves a pretty good purpose before we've even really tried it.
We also still have one slot to add.
I'm putting the 3rd T-Dog back in at this point.
You want to do a 3/3 split of Dog and Dunic?
Wait, can we pick something other than a T-Dog though?
If there's something else good in those slots that we're missing,
yeah.
I do want it to be an early drop creature.
There's the Adversary. The Black Adversary would be great.
Tainted.
Yeah.
I agree with that, actually.
Tainted Adversary is really good against invokes.
It's a really spicy one-of, and I love the Death Touch in this as well. It does some serious work against like Graveyard Trespassers and shit.
I like how it handles that.
And you can bump it out of cut down range with the very first pump. It also gets under... There's a number of these decks that are very tempo-based and counter-heavy, and the effect doesn't happen until it hits the battlefield. So you just get right under them, and they get into these catch-22s.
Point out as well that Decayed Zombies a little later or mid-game make Disappears a lot better.
True. Make Disappears plus...
And they're usually big from announcements. I mean, festivals.
Yeah. I'm kind of into the idea of cutting one of the Make Disappears for another one of those too. A little bit more proactive
That is
shit.
just where I was thinking.
We still like the Spell Pierce?
Not as much now. But at the same time, what do we got for discard?
Do we just want a third Infernal here? Have a little more hard removal? Because right now we only have a couple.
I'm in favor of keeping these, at least for now, because we have so few ways to double spell. And we... it's easy for our deck to get really clunky really
Pierce doesn't
fast.
help double spelling.
It does, though. It lets us do something and leave Spell Pierce mana up.
Oh, I like that. I thought you meant just actually double spelling the same turn. Okay.
Pitiless Justice would like us to know there's a mustache inside him that Irrationally Virgo is stifling, and he'd like our support. Consider the support given.
A mustache inside of him?
Yes, I would like him to grow the mustache inside of him. Not outside of him, strictly inside of him.
The mustache inside of him has a name, and it's Terry.
And Terry's got rules.
All right, then if we're not counting those, let's give this Whirlybird a twirl.
I still like that in the board.
Yeah, one in the board doesn't seem odd. It's got some good tempo stuff for matches where it's going to get that silly grindy where that makes a difference. But
it's growing faster than his beard.
Oh, is this going to turn into like one of those weighty cowboy ones?
Yeah, that's exactly where my mind went.
It eats your lower, it eats all your lips.
Big cowboy mustache, big cowboy mustache.
Like you lift it up like it's a barn door.
That is ridiculous, and I'm in favor of it completely. Big cowboy mustache.
We've only got so long until your wedding ceremony at some point here, Rationally Virgo, so I want the big cowboy mustache for that. I want it to be long and twirly, and just go for it.
Make everyone plan to grow handlebar mustaches for it.
I would do that if everybody got into it.
I'd do it. I could do it.
I don't know how far I could take it, but I would aim for it. I would go for it.
In 5 months, you can get a fair amount of looking okay to it. You're not going to get epic, but hey, that 26 lands is still showing that
good enough.
It's a keeper, but yeesh. All right, there we go.
Yeah, we're fine.
Now we're good.
Now we win. Anyway.
Hey, this is the mirror match. Anything can happen.
Yep, this is a weird one always. Okay.
Now their cards look dumber. We're going to win.
Now we have a lot of decisions to make this turn.
Make all of them.
T-Dog?
Yeah, I think so.
They don't play Lilies in the Mirror usually, so we're not really worried about the bank busting going fast.
Yep. It'd be that or cut down would be the two choices I would make.
I'd rather keep cut down so we can do that on a double spell with bank buster.
I agree.
That's why I said those are the two things I could see. They're contemplating. We're blocketing. Their clock's just better than ours.
Braided beards. What about braided mustaches? Just braid the mustaches down the side. I've never seen that before.
Oh, like
Kaidos. Yep. Alright, they get an engine. We're going to put an engine down, and so it begins. Engine v engine. Welcome to the Esper Mirror, baby.
I feel like my brain's just going sploot already in this match.
Sploot the blue. Excited about that idea. Of course he is. Alright, well, guess what cut down does really well? That.
Cuts down.
Does it cut things down?
Don't judge him, Joe Brown.
And I think we're playing our own Denic.
Sure. Fuck yeah.
And pink Kaido
Ours
for one.
looks better.
Back down before you go.
What does the ult do? Is it a ninja-based ult?
It's really good.
Get an emblem with whenever your creature deals combat damage to a player. Search your library for a blue or black. Oh yeah, not bad.
That is not shabby, and that is
There's the meat hook.
hookers.
Always with the hookers meat hook.
Over and over.
Hoeing us hard here.
They continue on their merfolk lootering. Sure.
Does it have the same ability on the other side?
No, very different.
What's the ability now?
Now whenever creatures are put in a graveyard from anywhere, we investigate once per turn.
Oh.
So it gets all the clue tokens on the back end if they don't deal with it. If they deal with it first, then nothing. But that's fine. Again, we're pushing.
Nothing.
We're pushing them. There's the little guy.
I'm a survivor.
Seems like just attack. Kaido, right?
Yep. I'll trade into their ninja.
They won't block. They'll just take the 2 on Kaido.
I think they will because they're worried about. Oh, I wouldn't be worried about the wedding announcement.
This is unblockable.
So I kind of like Bankbuster and Denic.
Yeah, that's where I was too. We'll start with Denic though, because if they're going to use Make Disappear, I want them to have to blow up the ninja for it.
Sure.
What the fuck is up, Denny's?
All right. Bank a bus, y'all. No!
There's the Obscura.
Take that back!
Alright, well I'm happy we didn't play Wedding Announcement there. That would have been awkward. Get time locked with a Kaido on board is not where you want to be in this match.
They've gotten a lot of value from Kaido.
Yeah, Kaido's nuts. This is why we're playing 2 and why I'm debating the 3rd.
We haven't even no, you can't be debating the 3rd yet. We haven't even finished a game with 2.
Like, that's ever stopped
Not even
me.
a game.
Has
We're
that
in
ever,
the first game,
that
just
is
adding the 2nd.
legit never stopped me.
Ninja!
Go!
This is where you use the argument, well, if I had a 3rd, I would have already drawn it and already be in play and already be winning. So there. Huh. That's the argument you want. You could work on that a little bit. Oh, now I have to discard.
I'm also very much wanting more removal in this deck.
So I think they've got a Wandering Emperor.
Or another Obscura. Could be either. I'm thinking.
Still gotta try and kill Kaido, I think.
Yeah, just devour that Kaido's soul.
Let's see what they do.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Wandering comes down.
Wandering and...
Yeah, this is... Okay. Suspense building. Oh! Bouncy bounce.
Okay.
Fine. Looks like... I'm in the bank.
Wait. We could meet Hook.
Ooh.
We could
For
meet Hook
for
for
2. To clear the board.
Good.
Power.
Good fucking point.
What power? What
Down
was
goes
that?
everything.
Zip!
Oh!
That's satisfying.
That is painful to watch.
So much meat. We just chopped their clock into tiny pieces.
Good catch. Good catch. That would have been brutal otherwise. Alright. Meat hooks cancel out. Kaido keeps rolling.
Kaito.
Man, Shieldred would be so good at any stage in any game.
Shieldred.
I would love to hit more lands here too.
Well, you're running 26, so that's your problem.
There's another one.
Okay. Danik into Wedding Announcement, I think.
Yeah.
As much as I want to blitz this, 4 lands and 3 cards is
Or perhaps
kind of risky.
Bankbuster into Wedding Announcement so that we can have more ways to kill Kaido later.
In that case, Wedding Announcement first to make disappear doesn't matter.
Okay.
And if they Obscura, we play the Danik out. Or that.
Okay.
Yeah, now we definitely play the Danik out. Still gotta. Yep. Okay.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, block it.
Wandering Emperor. Blowout.
Oh, god damn it. Maybe they don't have it.
They might put themselves in a position where the Spell Pierce becomes very good.
Maybe, and that might happen not here because they got 6. So not again, and not gonna do anything. I'm swinging at that evil thing there. Yeah.
You mean the engine that's given them like 8 cards this
Yeah.
game?
Let's do that thing. Dear opponent, play your Emperor. No. Okay. Well, let's just kill you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hey, answer
Doing
with your
both.
Emperor.
Okay.
Well, they're gonna plus theirs, which I love because then we plus ours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is gonna be funny. Oh.
I love that for us. How you like that, motherfucker?
How you like that?
And then I'm playing this, honestly, just so we have the blocker so ours keeps rolling. Because theirs is at 4. There's no invokes in this matchup. And
Yeah, I can see that.
if we don't go this way, they get to swing that down to 1, and then we're in a bad place.
No,
Whereas-
I'm cool with it mainly because they're at too high a life for his little army in a can to be likely to lose.
He's also just too
Blitzkrieg.
big to deal with easily. Because they should be minusing to deal Danik out.
They might not see it.
Yeah, I think the only reason to hold it really is if we think there's going to be a meat hook from them.
Possible.
At this point, I'm not even thinking about whether they have meat hook because we just are in trouble anyway.
Rationally, Virgo wants to be able to frame the pictures at some point. I mean, yeah, I get that.
I thought we agreed we weren't going to photograph that.
Well, about 10 minutes into game 1 here. Mid-range v mid-range. Yeah. Alright. Sure. Are we just playing around meat hook by not blocking?
I'm just judo blocking.
I say block.
Okay.
If they wander, they do it at the cost of an emperor.
Like,
Right. If they meat hook, not that big a deal either, I guess.
yeah, if they may hook one, that's their prerogative. I think they were just trying to bluff.
I think there's...
How many cards do they have left in their library? 32. How many do we have?
43.
Oh my god.
There's the meat hook. Yep. Alright.
So much violence from that Kaito.
This.
Yeah, the Kaido has just been an insane engine. We're blowing it up. Yep. Bye-bye, go Kaito.
Come on, opponent, have another one in hand. Come on, opponent, have another one in hand.
No more of that shit. You can draw other things.
That's a pretty good one up
There.
there.
Urtai has just earned his slot as a 1-of.
Yeah. That was some good work, Urtai.
Yep. You came in.
You blew up the damn engine.
Pretty fly for an Urtai.
Because if that Urtai hadn't done some good stuff there, I was totally want to get chopped after this for probably anything interesting for. Oh no!
Did he forget we have Bankbuster? And it's a 5/5.
Possibly.
I guess we'll find out.
Bussin'.
Yep.
We will go like that.
Bussin' hard.
You can kill our Wandering, and we will kill yours.
If you keep T-Dog and we keep Busta, that's not the best trade ever, but it's that's pretty good. Maybe they've got another meat hook.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe they were double head faking us.
If they have triple meat hook, they have triple meat hook.
They were next leveling us. That's what was going on. This was the solution to the solution.
So far, though, I'm seeing this as an absolute win. I don't know what they have, but...
I couldn't call it an absolute win.
Well, they're at 29 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably they just...
1, 2, 3, 4.
T-Dog.
Yeah.
Violence.
Let's kill their stupid emperor.
Yeah.
Let's make it pay for its
Bring the whole
transgressions.
squad at it.
I agree. I think they're going for an obscure on this, but I could... Oh, never mind. Fantastic.
Ooh, and maybe they'll play a removal we can spell pierce.
I was wondering how
Pierce.
many fucking lands they just have sitting up at a certain point, you know? I am playing the Raffine down, though. The tower.
Yeah, sure.
We're going to keep drawing cards, and I want to be able to...
That sounds
Play as them.
Yeah. We're drawing a card of T-Dog, we draw another card off of Bankbuster, or unless we get Spell Pierce off for some reason.
I want to get to Shieldred as fast as possible.
Yeah, no.
Shieldred changes this.
Drawing cards is
fundamentally.
important. That's a good tactic.
Okay, we can do T-Dogs back and forth. That's where we're at. Double T-Dogs back and forth.
They win that clock. They will win this race very handily.
It's a big clock.
As in, they win it next turn.
Big clock energy.
We're on a one-turn clock.
Just clocking us down.
All the clocks.
What we really want to draw is that Elspeth. Get some life linking on. Just eliminate all the problems.
That's why I think that over... Oh, nice.
Yeah, there you go. Got to use it. Now, that's
Feels good.
Oof.
Feels good. That would have been a big problem.
All right.
We're not out of the woods, but we're doing okay for the moment.
That's a good way of saying you're not dead, but you're definitely not doing well. Yeah, that's
correct.
So let's draw Gondam.
Yeah, let's stop having like bad, terrible, no good. Oh, there you go, somebody. Okay, let's see. They can do. Do they have mana for all three yet? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
One more mana and they do. So yeah, we gotta hold back everything.
Hold the line.
Hodor.
We really needed Children at some point. And this is also a good, like, maybe we need Graveyard Trespasser ×2 in the sideboard for these mirrors.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think you want a shitload of them, but a couple of them could be huge.
Well, it does turn our Denics become kind of
non-bowy?
Sure. Yeah. It's also true.
Wait. Do we die to our own yet? Yeah, we do. The meat hooks?
How's
triggers?
it go?
No, ours resolve first.
Oh, yes, it's their turn.
Yeah.
Sorry, for a second, I'm like, wait, did we just
die?
Did we just walk ourselves?
They're almost down to 20 cards, guys. You're almost 2/3 of the way through the deck in a game one that has taken almost 20 minutes.
Jeez. Oh, they threw away a land.
Alright, let's draw a fucking card.
Yep.
Give me Shieldred.
That card's getting worse and worse every time I see it. Okay.
We're not dead yet. That was close.
Oh,
we're gonna counter the third one.
Yep. Absolutely.
This is... Huh? There won't even be a third to counter.
Perfect.
There'll be something.
Yes, yes. They're giving us time.
Oh god, we have so much value in our hand. What do we do? I don't know, man.
What if we deck them? What if that's how this game goes?
That would be a...
Fuck, let's draw cards.
Yep, that's,
Do we swing with Raffine?
I think we use our Bankbuster first.
Yeah.
It does give us a creature.
Mm-hmm. That's a good
Hopefully a
trade.
Shieldred.
Oh, man!
God fucking damn it!
So, the first 6 turns we can't draw land, but after that, yes.
I know this is going to seem controversial, but we're doing it. Mm-hmm.
Why would they cut down our tapped attacking creature? They could have killed our untapped one.
I don't fully know yet.
They have T-Dogs and things. Like, they could have just locked this game up. I think they were just so like...
I just wanted the 2 connive triggers to try
kill
and
one
find
of your
something
attackers.
of relevance.
I think they were just on, I'm gonna kill your one attacking creature. Oh, I'm gonna kill one of them, man.
I guess we only get 1 connive trigger because
Because
it
they
dies?
killed with the trigger on before it result.
Ah.
That would be why they
Okay.
selected that.
Well.
Okay.
Be a cool thing.
Yep. They're drawing.
Of course they fucking are.
They're drawing some more.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Down to 18 cards. We're decking them, boys. Let's get there.
It's a long way to decking.
So good.
Ah!
Wow.
Oh.
Oh. The pain.
They screwed up.
That is a mistake.
Thanks for giving us more time.
Have to do it because of meat hook triggers.
Yep.
I really don't understand why they didn't just go for winning there.
No clue. Don't care.
They're
just holding all this mana
like just
up.
what? I don't even.
And we just keep drawing lands.
Wow.
Attack.
Yep. Gotta do it.
This is nuts. Okay, we can pick up now.
They might forget. I've seen stupider.
It's a prompt that says auto.
I know what I'm sideboarding the fuck out of this matchup.
Well, yeah, but we found that out. Don't we side about in all our matches?
All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
They're almost down to 20 minutes, though.
Oh, man.
All right, yeah.
Kaido, you're in. Counterspells, you're out. Farewell, probably worth a one-of.
Yeah. Disdainful Stroke seems like a powerful card.
Is it?
I kind of like proactive shit more.
Yeah, I don't want to play Disdainful Stroke in this matchup. They're not on invokes.
What else we got on this board? Scroll over.
I think we want the Destroy Evil. It's this and an Obscura. I don't like Obscura in this matchup, though. There's too many ways to just nullify it since it's on the ground.
It's not awesome here.
I like the Destroy Evils because they blow up the wedding announcements on their side, too.
Legit.
They might have, maybe they're good and have Shieldred. You know, a couple there.
Yeah, they kill both. It's worth keeping.
They kill meat hooks. That's what really blew us up that game.
Maybe just shave a cut down then?
Probably. Cut down's kind of meh in this matchup at best.
Sometimes it's good to just be able to have another thing to do.
Right.
So I still like one, but...
Do we want any duresses?
I kind of want the third meat hook because I think whoever has a meat hook in play is going to
And we could do the third meat hook. I think we still want the farewell.
We do. So. If we're gonna put a third meat hook, then I think maybe get rid of cut down.
All right, let's try the bigger, longer game.
Bigger, longer clock.
Yeah. This time we're gonna get them down to 13 cards in the library before they lose.
Before they win, you mean?
They'll lose. It is written.
Hey, we drew Shieldred and land. We win.
It does feel pretty good.
Without, I mean, if they're not like turn 2 dog, this does not even feel bad yet.
You want meat hook on 2?
Yeah, just start getting the value. You've seen how much it matters in these games over all these turns, all these creature trades and shit. We start that going right now.
Yeah, just throw it down.
Absolutely worth it.
Okay.
If we draw nothing else, we're going to lose anyway, but this lets us just small advantage.
I suppose.
Gonna cap their stupid little underdog.
You want to grasp it?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would wait and see if they dump a Raffine after.
Seems unlikely when they could get a connive trigger. Hello? Oh, you should have told them good game. People love that.
That's what the people want. Yep. Deal with it.
They didn't have this stuff.
It's like, step one, you forgot the upkeep trigger.
And that's the difference of that. Giving them time. Fine, we will Liliana you.
Really? In this matchup, you kept fucking Lillian against the deck with 4 wedding announcements? That seems so wrong.
It is not right. But
I think we make that land drop. Got to keep dropping them.
Mm-hmm.
Lily goes up, we lose our meat hook.
Probably, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Them keeping Lily was very surprising.
Wrong.
Because it's
Wrong.
bad outside of almost every situation but that.
I'm willing to just say it was wrong on every level. This feels rough with this being a part of the game, like dropping these early. Gets mitigated. They're holding up Obscura. Probably.
It's gotta be Obscura.
So I think we just swing it. If they Obscura to like chump it, who cares? Otherwise we'll just dump a Raffine and do an Obscura.
If we're going to dump any, why don't we just do Elspeth? Because if they're going to get it back to our hand, they're going to get it back to our hand. But if they don't have it, Elspeth's a bigger game.
I mean, they might have Urtai?
They might have Urtai, and they also might have Make Disappear. And if they have Make Disappear, this is foolish, but this is good.
Well, they kept in Lily, so they probably kept in Make Disappear?
That's my...
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking we go this route. Let's do this.
I hate to say
that.
Yeah, I agree.
It was Obscura anyway, so no need to think about it.
They're going to save their Make Disappear for later.
A lot of lifelink on their side. Not blocking these.
Well, the plan for getting the clock ahead with the Neat Hook Massacre did not pan out here because they have
Not
2
even a little
lifelink
bit,
creatures.
No, that's...
Well, I did not anticipate us needing to, 1, die our Shieldred to a Liliana, and 2, discard our second Meat Hook. I did not anticipate either of those being realities.
I I feel like they kept in the wrong cards, but I feel like we didn't have the right stuff on the board for this. There's some changes that definitely need to be made.
What can we do to kill multiple planeswalkers with one card? Because I'm seeing a lot of board states where opponents get to multiple planeswalkers.
I think they got rid of most of the cards that did that. The finale's all left, right? It was all rotated.
Does Burn Down the House hit planeswalkers?
Yes.
We're dumping Raffine,
Yes.
keeping Elspeth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they kept Spell Piercing too. Please have kept Spell Piercing to just blow us out. Please, opponent, do it.
Oh, fuck you.
Do it, please.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
Are we plussing or minusing? I think we're plussing to kill the Lily.
Well, they got cut down. We got to remember that's why that pause was there. Is there any other card that costs 1 that they would have in that play? And
That's a good point. Let's Elspeth.
because
here.
that was a long time to hold for no action.
But first, do we smack? I think we smack 1 at Lily. We keep the other one back because it becomes a 2/2, and then we get another 2/2. If we smack both,
Yeah,
we draw a card.
draw a card, no protection.
Right. So I'm just doing
Wait,
this.
if we're minusing, why don't we... All right. If we're minusing, why don't we do that pre-combat, though, so we know what we're walking into?
In case there was Raffine or we whiffed on the 7.
Right.
In the 7's just another wedding announcement, like. Hey, there is another wedding announcement there.
I think I'm going on weddings here over Raffine's.
Oh,
Honestly.
I'm going wedding.
Yeah. Even as a shield counter.
Can't fuck with that one.
I did actually have that become super relevant in a game with Jund because I tried to unleash the Inferno and it had the shield counter, so I couldn't blow it up. I was like, motherfucker.
That's silly.
All right, you get the cut down.
Dear opponent.
You're playing Lily and Obscura Interceptor. These are non-bows. Like, you don't play counters with Lily. It just...
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you play a few. You can afford a couple. Obscura's got, you know...
Not even swinging at Elspeth? What the fuck?
No. They want to just win this game.
Whatever. I've got Meat Hook. Let's do this. I'll go to 5 life. Maintain my board position.
They've got to have something to blow up Elspeth here, right?
They now have 6 times our life total.
It's a rare day when that happens, but an interesting one. Okay.
Not anymore. Take
Go
that,
take a 1/1?
fat cat.
Yeah, I don't know what the plan is here for them. What are you trying to do here? Because I'm just trying to kill the Kaido.
Yeah, and there's no reason for us not to put our +1 because we can't minus, so I don't know what they're doing. Okay, maybe they're searching for removal to have for our 2/2. Yeah.
Got removal.
I'm gonna give it some lifelink.
Vigilance. No Wandering Emperor. And it's a blocker now.
Okay. Forgot about Wandering Amp. Yeah, play you, pass turn.
Play that land, they have Lily.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're crazy people. Never know, we might want to.
Bluffing them.
Countering our trigger. Right, does that even work?
No.
No.
Return up to a 1
No.
spell.
So it's just
Just a body.
body. Is that their 3rd one?
I don't know.
Wait, check their graveyard. How many Obscuras is that?
1,
Okay.
2.
It's just 2.
To be fair, a lot of lists do run 3. The previous iteration we had did. And you can see how they're very good if you get ahead. If you don't get ahead, though, this card is at best.
Yeah.
How long till these decks just get so inbred that they take the counter magic out and then you just play Jund again?
A week?
Do we... I think we're double blocking
Yes.
here.
Yeah,
So
like
if they're
that.
wandering, we still get
Yep.
it.
I am. Well, if they're wandering and we don't get it, then it's too big to die.
Hmm.
This just gives them a choice of what to do if they had like anything but wandering.
Hmm. They have wandering.
Wandering.
They're just deciding
This is quite the
what they
the
want to do
ponderous.
so post-combat they can play their Lily Rona.
That's
That's the wrong one, dummy.
I
Cool.
I really don't get that.
Cool.
Gotta deal with that shield counter. That was the problem.
Yeah, like, wait, what was going on there? Don't they just kill our dudes if they make them not bigger?
I am so confused by that, but... Oh, and they draw because they did that, so there's no protection.
What? Yeah, what? I think that they chose very poorly. Yeah, where's our lifelink?
Oh, no. We're still on vigilance.
Lifelink.
We're at 7. We're fine. We need to make sure that we always motherfucking don't have to deal with Wandering Emperor. Alright. Okay, let's do it. You know, a little bit of that.
And again, play the land.
We draw a card, so it didn't matter.
Okay, that technically would have mattered to hold the land since we were drawing. That's on us.
But we drew a land.
Well, there's that.
Then we... How can I give the 3/3 little dude lifelink? You're gonna make him give first strike, aren't you?
I was thinking that gets what?
Lifelink.
I don't. If you're gonna do lifelink and go on the other dude,
Why? Put it on the big guy. Get more life.
because if it was on the 3/3, it guaranteed.
Vigilance.
Into that?
Yeah, why not?
Into that?
Yeah, why not? We
No,
got
we
lifelink
don't
coming
want to
in.
lose our Elspeth.
We want more guys. If we swing both, we only draw cards. I think we want a 3/3 or
We
a 2/2
want the extra
more.
creature.
Oh, I see.
Okay. And then there's the investigate. Yep. Okay.
Now we're in a place.
I like Elspeth. Elspeth seems real fucking strong.
Oh yeah, Elspeth swings the game.
Should maybe play more than one.
Maybe it has to be a 2-1 side, but we'll see if this mirror match is expected to be prevalent.
Anytime a deck starts winning a lot, you wind up just playing a ton of mirror matches.
No, I try to change decks.
They did keep the make disappears in.
Wow!
Called it.
Wow!
Called it.
I was hoping to be wrong when I said that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hold on, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we do not.
We have to give this flying, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
That is the start of the must. And then it can swing, and we play from there. Flying. Attack.
Hello.
Wait, what?
Don't have it.
Oh. You son of a bitch.
Filthy.
Well, tainted army in a can.
It's not bad with all these wedding
They'll
announcements.
be 4/4s.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah. This is a lot.
I mean, if they don't have
All of a sudden, they've
if they
got
don't have
fucking
meat hook,
problems.
we
16.
do have game on board.
Yeah, and they can't just swing through Elspeth like it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, right now there's game on the board, so they can't just swing out. They can't kill us.
They can't swing right at us because we'll just give lifelink to this fucker and go right back at him.
They do have to swing the Raffine at the Elspeth. They have to kill that so we don't give lifelink to our stuff.
Sounds about right. I'm swinging everything at them.
As well as to give themselves a chance to...
If they have meat hook, it's pretty good here.
They're really hoping to draw a meat hook on this one spin.
Yeah. I mean, it won't take care of everything. It'll just be Raffine versus Tainted then, with T-Dogs around. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Legend rule!
It's fine. Everything goes.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, that solves the Raffine issue.
So we're blitzing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
If we kill a blocker, do we win?
Math. Ugh.
All right, let's see. If we kill a blocker,
So
they're gonna their guys.
let's say they get 3 blockers, we would kill the lifelink one.
Yep.
They block the 3 biggest things.
So they draw 6, 5, and 4. So there's 4, 4, 16, 17, 20. No, it's only 22.
Damn it.
So we just swing out then. Because we have to keep this back to
3/3s
potentially deal with that so that they can't X us on the back end.
I don't think we want to swing with the 3/3s just because then they lifelinker blocks and they just gain.
True.
And holding back the 3/3s
True.
allows us to stop that.
Okay.
But the rest of them, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Decayed indeed. Make your blocks, coward.
So, Tainted Adversary brought an extra 16 points with it.
Yeah, that's 16, 22 points. It is a full... Yeah, that's quite something.
He's an angry little beaner.
Can we use that word?
Why not?
Alright, so we get to destroy evil and blow up Raffine here at the end of this.
Wait, what?
21... Yeah, I think we're probably just blowing up Raffine, right? Or do we blow up the Denic and keep moving? No, it's Raffine, because then Meat Hook.
Mm-hmm.
We got to keep Meat Hook from being relevant.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to wait till combat damage resolves. Yeah. Oh shit, we would have had it. No, okay. Yeah, we would have, because
we
Meat
forgot
Hook triggers.
the triggers. The decayed triggers, too.
The decayed triggers,
shoot!
that's where we forgot.
That's what we forgot. That 4 would have.
That would have been Xaxes. Okay, now I think we're just blowing Raffine up, right?
They would have had
wait till their turn?
6 additional damage to whatever they have here.
I guess we can wait till their turn.
No, because they might draw more counter magic.
No, I meant on their our upkeep.
Yeah, okay. But then they'll have more mana.
No, they'll get another investigation trigger, because that only triggers once, but it'll go...
No, they would have been at 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, they were at 9. Never mind. That would have done it.
Do we blow up the big 5-4, or do we hit the 2-5 here?
Actually, I like the 5/4 now that it's just the Raffine that's left.
Yeah, that's not a whole lot, and they still can't Meat Hook well with it.
They're going to get, yeah. It lets them have cycling through their cards, but they got a clue anyway, and they're going to get a draw and draw, so they're at 3 already.
Mm-hmm.
So...
And if they want to keep it and they have them make disappear... Okay, perfect.
That way they don't get any more clues when crap dies. Yeah.
Okay. Kaido's kind of fun. We haven't had that before. Letting announcements, Meat Hooks, and Tainteds. That's a lot of fucking gas. Alright.
Tainted hooks.
Oh.
I like that they have 4 T-Dogs and can put 0 of them onto the battlefield without dying.
This is why 4 is too many of those.
Yeah, that's excessive. The second make disappear. They're trying to be a tempo deck against us, and that's kind of, what are you doing?
Post-combat?
What? The greed.
I think that...
Post-combat?
I don't even... Oh, they wanted the clue. They were wanting to trigger more draws.
It's a lot of greed.
They're on the Meat Hook hunt, is what it feels like.
Well, we're on the kill 'em now hunt.
Yeah,
so.
I think, doesn't that just win?
Yep.
Okay.
Slaughter. That's a sassy little emote.
I bought it exactly for this moment. Okay, so if they're going to be on counter spells, lilies, obscuras, do we push over to duresses?
Fuck, maybe.
So...
But over what?
The third Meat Hook, probably?
They're so good, though.
Farewell seems less good.
Oh, this feels terrible in a tempo match, yeah. The Farewell has to come out. It's just too much tempo to do.
So we can get 1 duress for that.
Down there. I don't think there's any other
That might
cards
be
I
it.
want to
Yeah,
lose.
that's
No.
fine. 1's good.
Alright.
I'm a believer in powerful 1-ofs.
Alright, so we're 2-0 in matches. We're on game 3. Seems fine.
It's a difficult situation.
Indeed. Denic. Nope, T-Dog. Got it. T-Dog of our own?
Yeah.
I think we're keeping Infernos for a moment.
We gotta kill random things. I'll trade that, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe they're really good and they sided in Graveyard Trespassers. And
I
just
feel like we want a
surprise-
couple. Yeah,
But
honestly.
Denic turns them off.
I think we're on this over
Yeah,
Raffine.
sure.
Like, just the passive on this is too good to ignore turn by turn by turn, you know?
And we'll see if this turns into a trade game. I trade. Nobody gets to trigger to draw cards or have things. No.
Make disappear. Got it.
That is what it feels like.
Are we just dumping a T-Dog into play?
Sure.
Or are we holding up and dumping an Emperor on their turn, knowing they'll counter, but then we get our own Emperor on our turn?
I'd go dog. If it makes them not use their card and have to pass, and they might hold it up again just to try and do something.
They might fucking sacrifice a thing to.
Or yeah, there's even that.
I would be much more into it if we had 2 black sources, but the lack of the second black source is real
Oh, that's a good point.
rough.
Yeah, I say pass to them.
Hold it for wandering. I did not realize we did not have 2 black. Those lands are still confusing me.
Fucking make disappears. God damn. Just sitting there.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not gonna try. Let's try it.
No block. Yeah. Make them use their card now.
Make them make disappear.
I mean, if they've got...
Yeah, make with the disappear.
Maybe they got make disappear into Raffine. You know, good for them.
Raffine should have been a pre-combat, right?
They might have been like, you know, trying to figure stuff out.
So I'm on Raffine plus T-Dog here.
Let's start Raffine.
Step
See
1.
what happens. Okay, yeah, sure.
Make disappear.
Damn it.
And then I'm swinging this.
If they did make disappear, they would have popped one of their tokens
Yeah,
to take
do
out
it.
Raffine. Yeah. I'll trade off with you, boy. Okay.
No, kill the other one. God damn it.
You
Now
take
we're
the one on the
fucked.
left. Which one's the one on the left?
Okay, I like this position.
That's what she said. Yeah, I'll do that. Yes.
For sure.
Is that better than holding it back for Raffine triggers to go harder?
Yeah.
I think trade it. They have the life.
We have more
advantage.
resources on
Yeah.
the board, so reducing the resources increases our board advantage.
I'm playing this to get around and make disappear to a degree as well.
Sure.
I don't think I'm animating T-Dog. I want Wandering Emperor to hit.
Okay.
And I'm just going to swing through here.
Sure. I'm down with that.
And I think I'm pushing here, actually.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Make them a diversification. I hear that's what you do with a portfolio. So it obviously makes sense in this game.
There and there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want that. Taint has some. Taint's already popping out to turn the game around power right now.
Play your Wandering and let us blow you out. Not quite. Okay. Alright, I'll wait and dump a Wandering when they dump whatever they're doing on their end stuff.
But they're fucking doing it now.
I think they just want to exile the Raffine.
We could put our Wandering Emperor down now to guarantee it. There's no make smacky.
And then
Make our
make a
2/2.
creature, yeah.
Yeah.
They get the Raffine.
Yeah, that's fine.
And this is a little unfortunate in terms of timing because they get to bump this with first strike and then kill our Wandering. But we'll have a Vigilance 3/3 still.
It depends.
And we'll kill theirs.
We'll see what they have.
I mean, that's the play no matter what, is you swing here to kill the Wandering.
How much time do we have left for them?
We're 2 minutes ahead of them.
Okay.
Well, why don't we block
Wait,
it?
what?
First strike.
So?
So that we're trading a samurai to keep a wanderer.
Yeah, that sounds like a win.
Feels like an L, but we'll do it.
Why does it feel like an L?
Because the Vigilance would have pushed through, so another Wandering wouldn't have even mattered.
Can't we just give that one vigilance?
No, it doesn't give a Vigilance, just first strike. We're probably minusing for another 3/3, but I think we can swing first to see what they do.
Yeah. So
If they've got a wanderer, wouldn't we want a T-Dog or something?
Well, we're probably gonna.
Oh no, wait, they already have one. in
We're
play.
probably gonna toss that.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's get them. Tight.
I'm gonna do this first
That sounds good.
and see what they do. You want to obscure intercept? Okay.
Sure, now I'll cast Denick.
Yep. I will put it back in my hand. I will cast Denick and make a 3/3 that can block that. Deal.
Yep. Oh. Sure, we'll play
Not
our
bad.
Mana Can next turn.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And that's what I love about this. No high investment to start. Yeah, sure.
See, look, you've got 3 underdogs to do. We got a flyer that can come back to us. We're better.
This is an unfortunate choice they made, I think.
I think still got to kill their lifelinker.
Right, but at that point, I trade a Wandering Emperor on 1 for a 5/3 lifelinker.
I don't know why they didn't animate T-Dog and swing in.
That was weird.
Like, that means their last card in hand is either another Obscure, that'd be my bet, or possibly an Emperor, but I'm betting it's another Obscure.
So how do we want to handle this?
Tainted?
Pre-combat?
Yeah, I like Tainted pre-combat. Now we can decide whether we'd want to swing, which is a no now.
Yeah, but are we? I think we're just Kaido minusing into a 2/2.
Yeah,
Seems
Kaido into creature, and it protects itself. Is completely what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's going to get us more cards in the next turn, depending on what
Well,
we
it
draw.
phases out either way.
It's
which
Army
is
in a
lovely.
can, or Denick in a whatever, and there we go. I'm also wanting to protect, Montos. There it is. Yeah. See, they want to get into all
What
aggressive.
the fuck are you doing?
All aggressive. Rawr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it puts us to 7, but
but their board just went away.
yeah, it's not an amazing board position. The lifelink helps them a great deal here. Swinging.
Yeah. Drawing.
Drawer.
Denicking?
Yeah, I think it's Denick.
Or are we doing army in a half can?
If we Denick, we can keep making land drops and have that can get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, we need 1 more land to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Do we need to play this to get around life issues?
Alright, they can do 1 T-Dog next turn. So they're going to have 2 creatures, so they can get us for 4.
Unless
So-
they have removal, in which
Unless
case
they
we
have rule,
lose.
so we need to Tainted.
Hang on. What if we play the other Kaito and just make a creature and then keep our Tainted? Because that seems better than a
Oh, we
redundant
have 3
Kaito.
mana. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
much better. Who cares if we have to chump block?
Counter.
They kept the spell pierce in,
Do
man.
they have another removal spell to go with the T-Dog is now the question. Also, we haven't seen Shieldred in 3 fucking games.
Yeah, we should play like 7.
Shieldred. Does that work? Alright, so this is a very tight game. We can. They probably got another spell pierce and make ready in their hand. That's why they're sitting so long. They just.
We're attacking.
Yeah. Get that card.
Hey.
I don't think we can go can here.
No, we can't. Well, no, we
Why?
can't.
Oh.
It's too tight, especially with the pain lands.
But we can Tainted and get 1 canning off.
That puts us to 1.
Oh, we take damage to do that?
We're on pain lands.
Oh.
We can go to 2 and
Ooh,
just play
no,
it,
I
or
wanna
we can
keep
go
the
to.
life.
Well, it might be worth it to go to 1 though.
I think so. I think so. It's not going to be the margin that wins or loses, because if they get us with a massacre, they're going to get us.
True, Massacre would kill us anyway.
And at least now we have. They can't swing through a T-Dog, and we have almost lethal, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then enough connive triggers, it's lethal.
Technically, there's lethal.
Watch out for those.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Watch out for those auto taps.
Yeah, it will kill you in this game. Not wrong there.
So wait, I can think of exactly one reason why we should stay at 2 life, because we might draw Shieldred right now.
I'm just gonna connive that. Basically.
Sure.
Or wait, should we just
Just send in the zombies. Oh no, wait, they'll block.
Yeah, they just gain life.
They
They're
can't
very
block.
good.
Decayed can't block.
Yeah, but they'll block
They'll
with their
block with their
creature.
3/4 and it'd be no game.
But we should send in at least Raffine,
We'll
or
send
the
in
unblockable.
Probably just this.
Just the unblockable.
Yeah, it has to be just that. It's unfortunate.
Get him. Get him.
Stupid pain land.
Now, do we need to minus the Kaido to make sure we have
Yes,
3
we do.
blockers?
I think so.
Yep.
They have Lily.
Yeah.
But we have Connive triggers. I'm holding. I want to have another one for a Connive trigger.
They probably would be less Lily happy to get rid of their own card as well as they're not going to make us our 3. Oh,
Ah!
fooled you,
Sucker.
Got him.
All right.
Don't meet hook us, bro.
That's been that way for a
All
while.
their dies. They're looking so hard for that hook.
They've been banking this whole game on us pinging ourselves. Hey, playing that. Well, we have 2 choices. Cycle that, which I think is the better choice.
What if we just
Double
do our
black.
What if we do our Kaito draw right now?
I think that's worth doing right now.
We gotta play Raffine's Tower because we need to draw Shieldred.
Do we? We
Yeah.
can still draw Elspeth and go nuts. I guess
But
they
we
probably
have
have
3
Obscura,
Shieldreds and 1 Elspeth.
but we don't have a second black source.
Yes,
If
we
draw
do.
a Shield-
Yes, we
Nope.
do. It's on the battlefield.
Really? Are we at 1 life?
Yes, we are.
So
There's the second black. So we play the Raffine's Tower. Then we have 2 black. You see,
oh, okay.
right? And then we can draw Shieldred next turn and like take over.
I'm not swinging at all.
I'm swinging exactly 1.
Why?
Improves the clock a little bit.
Also
Shows
improves our
us new-
draws
Yeah, shows us new cards. Maybe we draw Shieldred now.
How does it improve our draws?
because this is the worst.
Oh, the connive thing. I forgot.
And now we get a
Right.
better blocker.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about connive. I'm like, okay, make sure the auto tapper doesn't try and kill us.
Oh yeah.
And a lifelink creature.
Sorry, I forgot that the connive thing was still going to occur.
By the way, there are no takesy backsies if you accidentally misclick this. I found that out. If you accidentally misclick it, auto pops.
Oh, man.
Happened to me one time, and I was like, no.
Wait, did you press Z afterwards?
Z.
Yeah, if you press Z
Oh,
after...
no. You don't get a chance. It auto pops you on the first stab.
Yeah, I know, but if you press Z, it'll undo it. Because it does that. It did that with the Shocklands, too. Or something like that. There was something that, like, it tapped and hurt you, but if you did the undo, you got the life back.
It's not giving me the chance to hit the undo button the few times I've done it. But
If
We shall
we're
see.
about to lose the game, let's try it.
Yeah, we'll test it.
well, I don't think we're there. Not yet.
Well, not yet, but
There's another black source.
hey, look.
Let's draw a card.
Yeah, if it's shielded, we go nuts with
Right,
Raffine,
right.
Hold on. Yeah, that sounds viable.
Let's clarify before we do. They are going to be able to swing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a life linker
We will gain 2 life per attacking creature if we get Shieldred in play.
if they don't have an Obscura.
We need some luck here because they have inevitability right now.
All right. Not land again, huh? Okay.
So do remember that our wedding announcement, depending on what we attack, may or may not be a creature. So we probably got 1 creature we can attack with.
Yeah, we're probably just swinging out with another 2/2 again.
Not the life linker?
You want to go life link?
I
We
think
can send the 2/2.
we can send the life linker and we can send some of the like unblockable shit and connive onto the life linker and try and gain some more life here and like have it survive.
We swing it. Then in that case, we're swinging 1 unblockable at the wandering.
And maybe this is the time to
Yeah,
just
whoever.
cash in the decayed zombies. Just to make that bigger and gain more life. 'Cause it's not like they can block anyway.
So we get more triggers off.
Right.
Yeah, sure. I'm down with that.
And then maybe we can draw Shieldred.
Yeah, I'm down on that. I wouldn't swing at that. If you could split them 1/1 if you wanted, if you're worried
Yeah.
about removal.
No, because they're not going to hit this before they hit that.
Okay.
What do we got? What do we got?
First trigger.
Fuck you.
Oh, not only do we not have luck, they had the best cards at each of the turns. Whew. That's harsh. That is some harsh bud there. Whew. Isn't that a game? We have to draw removal that...
Can we just survive?
No, we cannot. We cannot survive.
Oh, maybe they'll fuck it up. Maybe they'll fuck it up.
There's a possibility they fuck up. Nope.
God damn it.
Oh, man, that was great. Oh, they're going the whole 9 yards. Go opponent. Woo!
What?
What are you? You being salty? Okay. Maybe there. Maybe.
Seems like this deck would be better if we drew Shieldred and land.
Yeah. So far, what I'm noticing in all of those matches,
The game that we got Shieldred and land, it went really well.
Yeah, and a lot of the rest of the cards seem just not like we're. Oh, this would be really great if this happens, and oh, why not just make the good things happen first?
We should play more Shieldred.
I'm just not sure if this deck's optimized.
I don't think it is. It's got room to move.
Like, Wedding Announcement seems great. That card is excellent. Shieldred is excellent. So both of those cards fit wonderfully. That Elspeth felt amazing every time we drew it.
These are
Knockout Blow always just gets disappeared from sideboards
be
because
fair,
mono red never shows up.
Trespasser's also great against mono red.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm pretty okay with that.
I like that now. I like that. That's cool.
3's probably fine on the Trespassers.
So I don't like Make Disappears and Spell Pierce now.
Yeah,
It just doesn't feel like the deck for it.
Let's put in more good shit.
Let's
like,
put in some more removal. Not cut downs. Those things tend to suck against.
Let's look at our white removal and other shit like that because we got some really good removal. We're in all the good removal colors.
How do we feel about Rona's Vortex as a one-of?
Put one there for now.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I like a one of there.
Do we want to destroy evil in the main?
I like how if you get like a lot of Rona, you die.
A Fateful Absence is something I'm heavily considering just because it's versatile. Because it kills planeswalkers unless I'm incorrect.
Yeah, it does. It's a good. I mean, they'll get a card back, but it's a good way to keep something from getting out of control. And we've seen shit get out of control.
I think we have to have ways to kill Kaido that's very cheap because that card goes nuts.
Is the White March of the whatever? That's in, isn't it?
March of what?
It's the Exile March of the
Other
Journey
world,
of the Other World.
Two mana intensive.
The one white and X.
Yeah, very mana intensive. We want to be able to go low on the curve, not up.
We also don't have that much white to exile to it.
This is pretty close to where I think the deck would want to be.
I want another Elspeth in the sideboard.
I agree.
Gaining your guys' permanent abilities in a, cripple fight. That's.
We love Lily.
I never liked Lily in it, but
I like it okay against decks that are bringing in Trespassers.
Are there any better answers for sacrificey things?
The problem is most of the decks with Trespasser either run Wedding Announcement or Fable as well, which means we're just gambling that we have the right piece at the right time, and that's not worked out great for me so far. We have an answer. Oh my god.
Oh,
fuck yeah!
Oh,
we don't need Lily. We have literally the best removal spell in the format. We can put that over one Faithful.
Yes, there, that feels good.
Let's put another on the board. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, the thing that just kills it, 1 for 1. Let's do that shit. Let's do it well.
Do we need to look at the mana again to see how we're feeling?
The mana's still fine.
Okay.
We've got 18 of the primary colors. We've got more than enough blue.
Okay. Cool.
I think that's everything. Like, this feels closer to where I would go. These have been just all-stars. I'm real close to going 4-1 on this.
I support that, actually. Because people just have to fucking kill it. Both sides of it.
Right.
Not having a second T-Dog feels a bit odd, but...
Let's cut something else for it.
I like the Tainted so far, though.
Yeah, they do trade off.
This with Wedding Announcement is such a house.
This is the thing, is like having 2 T-Dogs in your graveyard usually isn't something you do.
True.
Like, you almost never reanimate 2. So that's historically I've really liked 1 in the deck for that reason.
It's
because that's the number of them that I want to draw.
I'm looking over the slots and there's nothing that I actually want to cut for it.
And we're protecting our graveyard pretty heavily with 4 of those now, and we just haven't been seeing as much graveyard hate tonight.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Do we want this more than we want another Void Red? We have the ability to...
For curve purposes, yes.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We
11
can go
3
to
drops.
12.
Move those meat hooks off.
12 is pushing it. 12 is really pushing it.
Because then your 2-drops there, you're already eating up so much, but Bankbuster likes to redo. Denix become another 4-drop. T-Dogs turn into a 4-drop. Tainted becomes later, bigger drop.
Keep in mind, we want the turn 5 where we do, 3 mana spell, 2 mana spell. We want the turn 6 where we do 4 mana spell, 2 mana spell.
Having this variety would look
right, better. Like every once in a while we'll get to do a 3 and a 4 or a 4 and a 4.
Like, just what? Is it like 13 cards in our deck have an alternate casting cost for greater things later in the game?
Yep.
You just spit
I have all,
your art.
yeah, I have all the art, so I want the cool art. I like that art. It
all right.
It is pretty cool.
That look about right. I like this build a lot more already. Like, this is much closer to where I would want to be.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better.
I've noticed this pattern in Standard where decks with black mana and not Shieldred should have Shieldred. And decks with no black mana and no Shieldred should just add black mana so they can then start adding Shieldred.
Well, every time I look at things like Obscura Interceptor, I'm like, this is just better.
It's
just better. There's no, like, ifs, ands, or buts. This is just a better card. And the life gain's about the same.
And the problem is, like, you've got to, before you get to Obscura Interceptor number 1, you've got to play some number of Wandering Emperors.
Yeah, the card's just trying to ask. It's like if you
I think Urtai is better than Obscura Interceptor.
If you had your 4-drops and you were like, oh man, I really don't know what to do with my 4-drops slots 10, 11, and 12. Those would be where you're like, maybe Obscura is worth considering here. But this isn't that kind of deck.
No.
You need like 12 bells. So I feel much better about this version.
Guess the Obscuras probably makes sense along with the Make Disappears if we are expecting a lot of decks to try to go over the top of decks like this. If they're going to go into Storm the Festival, Jund Titans, things like that.
I don't mind having access to some in the sideboard because in some circumstances they're really fucking good.
Is it better than just playing a couple more Disdainful Stroke in the board?
I think so, actually. I think so because it gives us value.
Just going make ready. Alright, sorry. Obscura over. Because they're just creatures that flop and do things.
Yeah, because they're...
Oh, what's that middle one? Yeah.
That's the one we're on.
Cool.
Okay, so if we go that route, Cut Down can probably come out of the board.
I agree.
Sure.
And if we're going to play another one of those...
I don't think we need no... I think 1 is the exact number.
Okay.
Because it's not a super common scenario. It's just really powerful sometimes.
I kind of want the second stroke over the second negate, personally. There are matches where that is just backbreaking.
I'm fine with that.
And negate's kind of a narrow card, as is Duress.
Yeah, stroke can help your clock.
We haven't seen any mid-range mirrors where we've wanted negate either. And that concerns me, that we haven't had any of these scenarios where negate has mattered. Like, we keep putting these cards in expecting control and then not fucking seeing control. We just see mid-range mirrors all day long.
Maybe, we should try and figure out what the control deck is.
If
there's a
white
good
blue
one.
or white blue black.
Esper.
Oh.
I have the list.
Oh, okay.
Right there. This isn't the exact list, but it's close to what people are running.
So Teferis are the things you have. Their Sights and Insights are back and forth. Yeah. Most things are beating this. Wandering Emperors, they're big, scary, along with Teferis. And maybe Farewells, but just Stroke gets everything you want.
All right.
Stroke is...
I can see how that would be a problem for what we're doing.
Temper Lock, that's stupid.
So,
Besides, we have Void Rend now. We don't care. We can blow up enchantments.
True. And I don't think this is the build we're aiming for at the moment.
No.
I think that's a mess.
The ley lines in that are a nice touch if you got your meta picked really well. I will say that.
Not in a meta full of Invokes,
though. No.
Okay. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave it for the evening. We'll be back next week. We'll have a podcast up on Friday. And, I'll probably end up grinding some of this over the weekend for fun. So... that's it from the Dark Council and the Dark Stream. Take care, everybody.
Watch your clock.